Hello and welcome to today's talk, Tuesday the 2nd of August. Now, if you watch this channel, you'll know we have a community health programme in Uganda. It's just suffered a bit of a disaster, which we'll show you a report on now, and then we'll show some of the health and global implications of this at the end of the video. It is a harrowing watch, so viewer discretion really on this one, but I'm going to play it now.
Hello guys, this place is very noisy. I don't know if you can be able to hear me, but as some of you saw what I posted on my YouTube community tab yesterday, you saw that we lost a lot of people through the floods. A lot of families have been displaced, but for us we survived. Though we are in the same area, but God helped us to survive, maybe with the reason that we should be able to support these people. The floods have been heavy in the areas where there are few plants, where there are few trees. So that means we need to speed up the process of tree plantation. It's really important because areas that have trees were not heavily affected. But a lot of people have died as I talk. They have so far removed like about 30 dead bodies. It killed the children, the youths, and the old people. It occurred in the same area, but God helped that we were staying in a bit safer area. Water didn't reach us, but it has really destroyed families. People have lost food, animals have died, so we are looking how we can start helping some families that have been heavily affected. There are some people who sent me some money yesterday when I posted the photos on the community tab, and I'm so grateful. We are going to use that money to buy some food for the people, and we shall distribute, and you'll be able to see what happens. Otherwise, now they are moving dead bodies and some vehicles that can be found. We are going to continue updating you and see what happens. So maybe before I can go far, you can see what happened yesterday and what is happening today. So this is what happened yesterday. Yeah, so this is the situation right now. So guys, this is the situation on ground as per today. They're continuing to find more dead bodies and properties that were submerged under the water. The situation is not good, as you can see. People are stranded. They have lost their loved ones. They have lost the properties. So hunger, and they are sad generally. So what we are doing at this time is to grieve with them and to support them in the best way possible. So starting from tomorrow, I'll be moving with some church members. We want to pray with these people, encourage them, and give them some food. We shall be distributing posho and beans. We are buying posho this time, but our maize in the garden, we are soon harvesting, and we shall be able to give this food to more families. We are also going to give out some of the beans that we got from the garden to the families that have been affected, and we shall buy more for others because it can't be enough. Otherwise, I'm so grateful for all the people who have so far supported us in reaching out to the people who were affected. Thank you for praying for us, and thank you for always supporting us. I love you all. See you in the next video. Bye. Yes.
So thank you for that report, Wefwafwa. Clearly a harrowing video, as I said. Now, Wefwafwa's just checking on the poor cows there that were washed away. We're hopeful quite a few of those are going to be okay because they seem to be swimming and they've washed out further downstream, so we're not really sure. Now, the problem in these situations is not so much an overall shortage of food. In that area, there's actually quite a lot of food, and there's food reserves that have been preserved. It's the poor families that are affected most. So in this situation, Wefwafwa's actually started distributing the food that we made in the land that we were able to get last year. And posho is maize flour, solid maize, corn. I guess you'd call it corn in the States. I've authorised him to supply food to 100 of the poor families at the moment. So that's a start. We've underwritten that with this channel. Also, we'll be providing medical aid, and medical advice is very important because we want to prevent direct contamination. So there's diseases that you can get, for example, from rats' urine if you're in contact with the contaminated water, and especially if there's any wounds or breaches in the skin. This is always a problem after flooding, as well as the normal fecal oral contamination that people know about. So we'll be giving a lot of specific advice to prevent this type of disease and hopefully save many lives. As you saw, tragically already, more than 30 people have been found to have died, and unfortunately there will be quite a lot more, particularly the young and the elderly who can't readily escape. It was a very sudden flood, absolute torrential rain for a relatively short period of time, very unusual in that area. And as Wefwafwa said, areas that were well planted with trees, that they were okay because the trees soak up the water. The areas where the wood had been cleared, much more the water tends to stay on the surface, as you probably know as well as I do. So we're going to try and accelerate our tree planting program. We've already planted a few thousand trees, a couple of thousand trees, I think, and we're planting more. We tend to plant fruit trees. Well, we do plant fruit trees as well because then we get the food as well as the soil stability. So there we go. We're supporting the poorest families for a period of time, and also some basic shelter as well. So that is the response from Wefwafwa and the channel he has there, and the partnership with this channel here. We'll keep you updated, of course. Thank you for watching. Interesting, isn't it, the way we have these local problems and the global climate change problems coming together. And the answer to both of these problems is the same. We'll plant lots of trees locally, and that'll help with the international global situation as well. We're also taking professional agricultural advice. So we've been able to grow about, I think we're on about 200 kilograms of beans at the moment. This is just the first year, and probably 400 or 500 kilograms of maize. But as we said, the pojo, the local maize corn, it is available. It's just that a lot of poor families can't afford it for a period of time. So that's where we are privileged to be able to help in that situation. And of course, if you would like to take part, there'll be links below for that as well. And thank you for watching. We'll keep you updated. Leave it there. Thank you.